How you doing out there, everybody? How you doing today? Hope you're doing friggin' awesome. Okay, we're checking out some NF. How could you leave us? Because I did an NF poll on my Patreon page, and this is what they voted on. Let's get it. Let's see what NF is saying here today. How could you leave us? I feel like this is going to be an emotional one, based on the title. Let's be honest, a lot of NF's music is either really hype or emotional.
We waited for you, but you just left us. We needed you, I needed you.
Right at the gate. Like, how could you leave us? We're like, okay, so you got him crying, even as a grown man, he's crying, thinking back to a lady with a bunch of kids, so maybe that was him as a kid. I'm not sure, we'll get into that in a minute, but he got drugs were in play here. Oh my god.
Yo, I don't know what it's like to be addicted to pills, but I do know what it's like to be a witness to kills. Mama told me she loved me, I'm thinking this isn't real. I think of you when I get a whiff of that cigarette smell, yeah. Welcome to the bottom of hell. They say pain is a prison, let me out of my cell. You say you proud of me, but you don't know me that well. Sit in my room, tears running down my face, and I yell into my
Pain is a prison, let me out of my cell. That was powerful. And he's also like the cigarettes. Every time I smell that, it just reminds me of you. Oh my god, there's a lot to break down. I'll pause a lot. Any kind of rap song, you kind of got to pause it a lot to reflect on the bars. If not, he'll get so far ahead and then you'll forget some kind of cool thing that he said. So that's the trick with rap music. You got to pause it a little bit more than like pop music or whatever. But I'm just saying, I just want to really analyze what he's getting on with here.
But you don't know me that well. Sit in my room, tears running down my face, and I yell into my pillowcases. Say you coming to get us, then call a minute later just to tell us you're not. I'm humiliated. I'm in a room with a parent that I don't barely know. Some lady in the corner watching us while she's taking notes. I don't get it, mom. Don't you wanna watch your babies grow? I guess pills are more important. All you have to say is no. But
Ooh, you can hear the anger and the frustration and the just the fury in his voice of like he's going through so much emotion, digging up emotions. Did he grow up with kind of like a dysfunctional family or a family with a lot of issues and that kind of thing? Because that's what the vibe I'm getting. If this is based on his life, maybe it isn't, but I got a feeling that maybe it is. You can comment down below and fill me in. But he's like a social worker or somebody from the state or something in the corner watching the family as they play and interact and taking notes and that kind of thing. Ooh, buddy.
don't you wanna watch your babies grow? I guess pills are more important. All you have to say is no. But you won't do it, will
all he
you?
had to
You
say.
won't keep popping till them pills kill you. I know you're gone, but I can still feel you.
I know you're gone. Is it dead or just left?
Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us?
Ooh.
How could you leave us? Why would you leave us?
Now, if that's his mother, she looked like she was kind of like very healthy and happy, sitting on the floor playing with the kids. Now, is that because she put on an act because the social worker was there, or is that like a good memory that they actually had? Like things were good once upon a time, they were good, but then she said yes to the pills instead of no, and the life fell apart. And now she left. Why did she leave? Now, I'm thinking it's not that she died. I'm thinking it's because of all the issues. Maybe she couldn't be a proper mother to the kids, so either the government took him away or she just bailed and left. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's go.
I got this picture in my room and it kills me. But I don't need a picture of my mom, I need the real thing. Now a relationship is something we won't ever have. But why do I feel like I lost something that I never had?
What
You
a
should have
lie.
been there when I graduated. Told me you love me and congratulations. Instead you left us at the window waiting. Where you at, mom? What you young to understand? Where you at, huh? Yeah.
Oh, sorry to pause it again. There's too much to unpack there. It's like the relationship that we never had. Why am I sad for a relationship that like I never had? And like you should have been there for the graduation. Now you got me at the window waiting. You know, instead of leave, you know what I mean? Like, basically, you can just picture him as a kid looking out the window, hoping his mom will show up and everything. Like, oh my.
Where you at, mom? What you young to understand? Where you at, huh? Yeah, I know them drugs that got you held captive. I can see it in your eyes, they got your mind captured. Some say it's fun to get the high, but I am not laughing. And what you don't realize and what you're not grasping, that I was nothing but a kid who couldn't understand it. I ain't gonna say that I forgive you, cause it hasn't happened. I thought that maybe I'd feel better as time passes. If you really cared for me, then where you at then? Why would you leave? Why would you leave?
You can hear the emotion and the tears in his voice, and
How could you leave us?
I feel like him trying to record this in the booth. Like, I'm getting freaking goosebumps. Can you see it? Oh my god, the emotions he's pouring out in this. Can you imagine when he's in the booth, like recording this? Like, my god, that must have been some emotional.
How could you leave us? Why would you leave us?
This had to be a true story, right? Okay.
Our last conversation, you and I sat in the living room, talking about my music, and I brought you something to listen to. You started crying, telling me this isn't you. A couple weeks later, guess you were singing a different tune. You took them pills for the last time, didn't you? They took you from us once, I guess they came back to finish you. Crying my eyes out in the studio is difficult. Music is the only place that I can go to speak to you.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So she actually did die due to overdose of the pills. And basically saying, like, you wouldn't talk to me. I couldn't have a good conversation with you, but now the only way I can talk to you is in the music booth. Basically making songs about you and, you know, just singing it into the nether, into the universe of being like, Mom, why do you do this? You know. And the line he said there a little while ago that he, you know, I still haven't forgotten you. It's like, okay.
Out in the studio is difficult. Music
Forgotten you? Forgiven you. I'm going to say he still hasn't forgiven you.
is the only place that I can go to speak to you. It took everything inside of me not to scream at your funeral. Sitting in my chair, that person talking was pitiful. I wish you were here, mama, but every time I picture you, all I feel is pain. I hate the way I remember you. They found you on the floor. I could tell you felt hollow. Gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. You gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. Don't know if you hear me or not, but if you're still watching, why? Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us?
How many people can relate to this? This music must have touched so many people. How many people are in a family where their parents have some kind of addiction or some kind of vice in their life, and they feel neglected and not loved or abused or whatever, and like they're in a similar situation like this song would reach millions of people, and that's a sad thing to say. Oh my god, I usually do kind of fun, upbeat, high energy things on this channel, but this, man, this is getting real, my god, real.
How could you leave us? Why would you leave us?
Popping the friggin' pills.
Sometimes I think about sometimes I think about things like, you know, when I have kids and like, you won't be.
Oh my god, he's getting freaking emotional now because he's reflecting on what it'll be like when he has kids. How is he going to be as a father? Does he have any kids? I don't know. This video came out quite a while ago. Comment down below. Let me know if he has a family or situation, what kind of situation he's in. And I don't know. I just can imagine being raised in this kind of household. Then when it's your turn to be a father, what are you going to be like?
You won't be there, you know. You won't be there for any of that.
Yeah, you won't get to see the grandkids. Friggin' sad.
I'll never get to see you again. Sometimes I wish I would have just called you. I wish I would have just picked up the phone. But you were here. I mean, you should have been there for us. You should have been here. Pills got you right. And pills got you, right? I wish you were here.
This is how I'm starting my day. First video reaction of the day, and this is what I'm recording. Oh my god, the emotions now. Look at the goosebumps. Can you see them? Look at her. Phil with the goosebumps. That was by far the most emotional NF song I've ever heard. Probably one of the most, maybe the most emotional song I've ever heard ever by any artist. Holy crap. He let it all out. He poured his heart out. Unreal. Unreal. So I'm assuming that's based on a true story, based on the end there of him crying like that and everything. Oh my god, comment below and fill me in on some of the details. And if you want NF, be sure to hit the like button, share it to people and that kind of thing. And I can grow a bit of an NF fan base over here. And maybe I can do some more NF on the channel. You guys are freaking awesome. Peace and love, everybody. Peace, peace, peace. See you later, alright? Oh, hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye-bye.